Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be talking Valentine's Day. Now some people like Valentine's Day, some people don't like Valentine's Day. I do like it. And some people get a bit freaked out when it comes to Valentine's Day because of the cost. So my video today is going to be how to do Valentine's Day on a budget. Now you don't have to do it like this is just a few ideas that I've got so that you can keep the budget down and still enjoy yourselves. And these are ones that I've tried and tested before and they seem to work for me, so here we go. So the first thing, it's not all about the money. You don't have to spend a lot of money to show somebody that you love them. You don't even have to spend any money to show somebody that you love them. They probably already know that you love them. It's just a day to express just how much you do. So in terms of what you buy or what you want to buy, it doesn't have to be a lot. Some people do like to buy a lot and that's fine, but this is just for somebody if you can't afford it or if you're having a bad year and you've not got a lot of money this year. This is just some tips that I've got for what I would do. So the first thing that you could do is rose petals. Actually a really nice kind of decorative thing. They're a nice way to show somebody that you love them and they don't cost a lot. You can get them off eBay for quite a small amount of money. These ones that I've got are some quite sort of deep rose red petals, and funnily enough I got these from Ann Summers in the sale last year, just kind of prepping. So you can get things in the sales as well and plan ahead for the next year if you get them when they're at a good price. So I got these in a really nice little bag, and then they'll be sort of scattered around and they're just a nice little touch, just to kind of make it red and make it all look like it is Valentine's Day. So that's kind of like a decorative idea that doesn't cost a lot of money. That's only a few pounds. Next thing, candles. Candles don't cost a lot of money. They make the room look so cosy and so nice, and you can get scented ones as well. So you could get some that smell like vanilla if you like the smell of vanilla, or coconut, and just make it that kind of sort of sweet scented smell. Now I've already opened the packet on these ones, so apologies that there's some missing, but these candles from IKEA come in a pack of 30 and they're only a couple of pounds. I think they were like £1 something when I went to go and buy them. They're the vanilla scented ones. They've got like a vanilla pod and some ice cream on there. But they smell absolutely delicious, and they're just little tea lights, so you can dot them about. You could have them in the bathroom, you could have them sort of dotted in the hallway or up the stairs, and they just make a really nice touch. But be careful if you're lighting candles, never leave them unattended. So they're a really nice little touch. Flowers aren't just for ladies or women or girls. They can be for men and boys and anybody. They can be for anybody that you want them to be for. They're not just targeted at a female audience. So I've got some here and I do absolutely love these. Now these kind of roses and the colours of them are actually some of my favourite coloured roses. They smell delicious as well. So these, you can pick them up from Asda for a few pounds, or any local supermarkets, Morrison's, Tesco's, anything like that. And roses, funnily enough, don't cost a lot of money. A lot of people fall into the perception of getting red roses for Valentine's Day, but any flowers will do. Lilies are such a gorgeous flower, and they don't cost a lot to pick up in a bunch either. So get your man some flowers this year, because it does work both ways. It's not always us that want all the gifts, sometimes the men want them too. Another nice little treat that doesn't cost a lot of money, and you've probably already got some of these things at home. I know I've already got some, so I'm kind of going to be upcycling this year. But bubble bath. Bubble bath. People love baths. Men don't seem to like baths as much as women, but a nice bath, get the bubbles going, a glass of wine, beer, whatever they're into. But I've just got some bubble baths here. I actually got these in some of my birthday and Christmas collection. They're the Ted Bakers, just kind of little miniatures, but they're ideal for a day like today. If you don't use bubble baths that often, but you did get some for Christmas or birthday and you think, when am I going to use those? Valentine's is a really good day for it. And then the last kind of thing, you don't want to be doing too much, because obviously you want to spend a lot of time with your partner. You don't want to be rushing around having to do a lot. I haven't got an example here, but Marks and Spencer's have got their dining for two. It is cheaper than going out for a meal. The meal's literally on most occasions need putting in the oven, so there isn't really much prep you need to do, not a lot of cooking that needs doing. They're really easy to make, they taste amazing, and they've got an offer on this year where they're doing, although they usually do their meal for 2 for £10, it is a Valentine's meal for 2 for £20, and you get a bottle of champagne. They usually give you a rose as well, and it's not just their sort of standard food. They've gone for like the gastropub range, which is a bit of a posher range of the food that they've got, so they kind of upped the game this year, and for £20 that's £10 a head. It's a lot cheaper than going out for a 3-course meal and getting a bottle of champagne that it would be at a restaurant, so that's another option as well. I'll be doing that, but I've not got any sort of gift cards or food anything because I've not bought them yet, with it being a few days early. And then the last kind of thing that I wanted to go through was something new. I've not tried them yet, but I've heard a lot of good things about them, and I am actually saving these for Valentine's Day. And these are some face masks that I've got. Now, I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong, but I am 99.9% sure that it's called Tony Moly, I think, like holy moly. And these are just some face masks. Now this one's a mask sheet, so it's not like the clayy ones that you can put on, it's not the peelable ones, it is like a full-on mask that you would put on your face. A lot of it is in Korean, so there's only a small section that I can actually read in English. Here we go, and it's just the instructions on how to open them. So this one is a skin purifying mask, and I've dropped one on the floor, so excuse me. And then the other one that I've got is a pore care mask, and this one, red wine. So if you can't afford wine but you can afford a face mask, there you go, you got wine and a face mask in one there. And this one, I think it's some sort of milk, I'm not too sure, but I've heard a lot about these and really excited to try them. Normal face masks probably a quarter of the size of what these are. These are huge, they're actually as big as my face, so I'm very excited to try those. But everything that I've shown doesn't cost a lot of money. You don't have to spend money. A simple card would do. I'm sure that whoever you're with loves you enough to know that you don't have to go over the top or spend a lot of money to make it special, because they know that you love them already. So everybody have an amazing Valentine's. If you like the video, please give me a thumbs up, and if you've not already done so, please subscribe, and I'll see you again next week. Thanks guys, bye!